What up, people of the world? Special Caesar here, coming at you with more sweet video game action. Welcome back to Dark Deity. If you remember, we're
Stop
on
poking me.
what I think is the second to last mission,
I'm on another level.
where we've invaded Sloane's father, Henry Van Muren's manor, and we're trying to kill him off, but he's split himself into lots of different versions of himself, and then he's got lots of healers with him, and also there's all these narrow bridges. I'm trying to get to the chests over here so I can open them, but the fat knacker is blocking me every route that I go.
Too easy.
Damn it, he blocked me again. I thought I was out of the way there. I thought I was out of the way enough
Coming
that
in
he'd have to
hot.
come out of the way of the bridge, but I miscalculated that.
Coming in hot.
And at this rate, we're going to kill the idiot before I can get to the chest. Because he just consistently attacks you even though he's doing like no damage. Go there and wait.
How can I assist?
Here and heal our lovely.
Effort duly rewarded.
Heal our lovely Alden. You can just wait there. Everyone else can just wait.
It's good to be me.
Yes, it is.
It's a shame. You're so cute.
We've talked about this, Sloane. Stop saying that about your own father. I'm not even through yet. Yes, I am. That'll block him. Okay.
My shield is yours.
Wait there.
Stop poking
You
me.
can come here.
If I must.
You can come here. And then he'll come and attack the arrow guy.
This should be fun.
You can wait there. So yeah, I'll attack this guy. I'll keep attacking this guy who won't return fire.
All yours.
Sloane can get out of there. Now we should be good. The assassin should be able to come across and loot these chests before the idiot kills himself. Me. Nope. Oh, this is the guy at the top, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to be able to do the chest. This boss is too easy.
You're already dead.
killing himself on us too quickly. Like, why would you attack that? Why would you attack at all? Just don't attack and then you won't
The
die.
hunt is on.
You idiot. You've got 16% chance to hit and you're only doing 21 damage, you fool.
Then pay with your blood!
I can't move him anywhere that he's not going to get
Yes.
attacks. That's really annoying.
The hunt is on.
Hooray, another tier 3 token. Yep, they're just attacking this guy for some reason. They love attacking Faust. So you move that. And you
More
move
work?
That. In theory, they'll
The
attack
hunt is on.
Faust. Got a couple of tier 3 tokens out of it. I'll probably just attack someone else who can kill them.
This will serve me well.
Oh, that guy came back. Okay. I think they're going to go, yeah, down there and block me. That's really annoying. He can attack from any position. Oh, he's moved back up. Now, what? Fucking idiot. Oh well, Monroe will get the kill.
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
What a tool. Tier 4 token. Cool.
I hope I helped.
Yes. Yes, indeed. You did. That was easy. Your game is up, Valmira, and you'll pay for the pain you've caused.
Ah!
The pain I've caused? This is no children's story, Captain. Death is a daily occurrence. Why not benefit? Anyone mind if I finish the job before the evil speech? Please do.
No.
No, it should be me. Sloan, it doesn't have to be.
Sloan.
Ah, my dear Sloan, look how strong you've become. Only took the combined strength of your friends to best your dear old dad. She was soloing you no problem, man, you prick. You just had tons of guards.
You'll never be worthy.
You'll never be worthy of the name. Finally. Oh, she just stepped up and killed him. Okay. I've seen many brutal things. That will make the list. Nice. He deserved it. I'm proud of her. What is most difficult is sometimes most necessary. That doesn't seem that difficult for her. She did it in the blink of an eye. Come, the dawn is breaking. Our troops will be arriving soon. Help me clean this up. We'll be staying here for a couple of days. They say if you don't give a monster a proper burial, you'll risk it returning from the dead. They didn't teach us how to do this in Brookstead. No, they very much did not. You should check in on Sloan. She seemed to have handled herself quite well. Can't say I know that's true. Either way, that's your job now, fearless leader. Do you ever plan on not annoying me? I've never really been given that some thought, actually. And no, I don't. Good to know some things never change. Chapter 24, March on Sojourn. I think this is the last chapter. It would make sense in terms of story if this was the last chapter. Hey, do you have a moment? Oh, sure. Is everything alright? You haven't seen yourself since, you know, you killed your father, Sloan. Do you remember how they looked at you?
What?
What do you mean? After Sterling's death. As if I were about to burst into tears or flames. Right, hard to forget. I've been getting those looks since yesterday. It's making my skin crawl. I hate to say it, but you'll get used to it. That or they'll forget. Maybe a bit of both. I know, but actually that isn't really an issue for me most of the time. It's fine if you need some time. Gods know I did too.
No.
No, that's just it. I don't need time. I'm ready. They're all looking at me like I should be hurting, like I should care that I just killed my father. But I don't. It means nothing to me. I feel nothing. You can't know how desperately I want to understand why you're looking at me that way right now. I guess I've just never had people who cared like this before. Surely your nurses cared for you. They cared for me, but they didn't care about me. Everyone around me has only ever seen me as a means to an end, and I think I've done the same. But I don't care about our friends. We're in uncharted territory, and I'm fighting every day not to lose sight of that. Look, I know this isn't my place to say, but your childhood did you every disservice it could have. Even in the time that I've known you, you've come such a long way. You don't unlearn 2 decades in 6 months.
I don't get it.
I know, but I still can't understand. What am I supposed to feel right now? I'm sorry, this was a mistake.
Don't worry.
Stop, this was not a mistake. To the abyss with how you're supposed to feel. You feel how you feel, and that's that. This is a better group to fight and grow with than I ever could have prepared for, but their expectations don't define you. You're going to come along at your own pace. I, for one, am impressed with how far you've come. Are you really? For all that I've always been able to read people, you're like a slab of granite. I never know what you're thinking. Well, you aren't the only one that's built up walls. I found it easier to break them down with help. So I keep hearing.
Yes.
But let me answer your question. Yes, I'm impressed with how far you've come. Not long ago, you were this feisty, selfish thing, yelling at us even after we rescued you. Now look at us. We're leading a revolution together. You're a central piece of it, and it has nothing to do with pushing a personal agenda. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? It has. I am more than thankful that you're still along with us. We couldn't be doing this without you, and many more ways than your political station. Thank you, Irving. I think I needed someone to help walk me through this silly thing that... Not silly at all. You're human, even if you're only just letting yourself realize that. Irving, I'm glad you could make it. Maeve wouldn't say a word until you were present, without you present. A word about what? Have you made a breakthrough? Not exactly, but I've just received explicit permission from the Mystic Council to share what I know. I see. Go on then. My council, along with the Order of Eternals, was founded in the immediate aftermath of the Calamity. Before the fall of the Empire, their members belonged to the same body, one that fulfilled a sort of combined purpose. It was called the Magisterium Arcana, and functioned as a sort of independent branch of the imperial government. Its members were some of the most widely respected academics of the time, charged with the study, application, and protection of arcane objects. Why the Order of Eternals was formed specifically to account for the aspects I do not know. Vesta, do you have any knowledge of this? Not specifically. I'm hoping whatever we receive back from the Order will help clarify that. Intriguing, though I'm not quite sure how this relates to Akmenos or the staff. That's what I'm getting to. The grief-stricken sorcerer who created the staff did so just before the Calamity, after which it was stolen by a student with divine ambitions. Divine ambitions? What do you mean? Irving, there's no reason to believe the legends of the Age of Ascension are more than just stories. It seems some incredibly gifted mortals were actually able to obtain elevated levels of significance in the astral plane upon excelling in certain areas of life. Elevated levels of significance? It's true then that each of the gods revered across Terreziel was once a mortal like us? If gods is the term you ascribe to them, then yes. Then did this student succeed? Quite the opposite. He designed a ritual, which he called the Rite of Ascension, to realize his ambitions, but it went terribly wrong. I believe it may actually be linked to the cause of the Calamity itself. And what do we know of this ritual? That seemed to be the final piece missing in all of this. The Mystic Council has no record of it other than to say that knowledge is kept by the Order of Eternals. Vesta, does this spark anything in your memory? I know the Order was a highly restricted archive at Cosmere, but I've never had cause to visit it. I've already pressed them for anything that might help. I suspect if my superiors know anything of it, we'll be the first to know. Cosmere, that name has been tied up in all this before, all the more reason so much depends upon receiving word from the Order. I suspect Akmenos could be of great service to us in answering these questions if he could be compelled to help us. I suspect you're right. Elias, are we any closer to tracking him down? Yes and no, what do you mean? On the one hand, I've found him. That's great news, you should have said something. We should be able to employ his own devices to get him to share what he knows. Unfortunately, it's not so simple. He's learned a great deal about me from the time I spent inside his machinations. With this knowledge of my weaknesses, I don't think I'll be able to face him alone. The only viable strategy I can think of would be to lure him out of the staff somehow. I wouldn't even know where to begin doing that, and at the very least it would likely require his cooperation. So much hangs on a few things which grow more and more unlikely with each passing day. Let's each hope for a stroke of luck or inspiration, or both. At this point, direct confrontation with Varric seems inevitable. I expect this knowledge will become essential soon. The odds have never been better, and there's no reason to believe they ever will be. The time to strike is now or never. Sojourn is completely cut off from its arms and provisions, and the majority of Delians are on our side.
Agreed.
My contacts inform me the soldiers on the road are already deserting in droves. Once word spreads that the scourge of Valmiran has been lifted from Canopy, every commoner east of the Dragon's Tail will be taking up arms to fight by our side. Even so, the question remains of how to take the city. A siege is the traditional choice, though with a city the size of Sojourn, it would be rather difficult. Could we pull it off? If the garrison spreads itself as thin as we would to surround it, yes. But if they concentrated their forces, they'd surely be able to break through and reset the clock. Only the common people stand to lose in sieges. Even tyrants keep their soldiers warm and fed. Besides, we'd have to account for attrition on our side as well. A direct assault is the only viable option. Certainly, if we could defeat Varric, the city would fall. His command over his officers seems to be the only thing keeping his soldiers in service to him. Would our forces suffice to get us to the keep in a direct assault? I expect so, but we'd need to defeat Varric quickly to prevent them from getting surrounded and pelted in it from every direction. Time would not be on our side. We've raced the Sandglass and won before. Direct assault is the best choice for the people of Delia. If we do succeed in deposing Varric, we'll need their support to rebuild. Again, it seems we're destined to take the path most fraught with peril, but I must agree, this is what justice demands.
When you're ready, follow me.
Lincoln, mobilize the troops for an assault as quickly as you can and report back when we're ready. It's time to take this war back to the man who started it. Yeah, cut his head off! You can do it! $10,000. Who needs what? Shop. No one really needs defense anymore. Oh, I forgot to give Lincoln his jar of milk. And I forgot to give Liberty her jar of milk as well. Dwarven stew. Oh, +2 fortitude. Okay, so Dwarven stew does do something quite good. Fortitude increases magic defense, doesn't it? So who do we want to have increased magic defense? Who knows? Most of these guys we don't even use because they're garbage. Benji. Benji could do with increased fortitude, so let's trade the inventory. Where's Benji gone? There he is, Benji. trade for the dwarven stew. And I think Garrick had the other one, didn't he? Yeah. Cool. So he gets 2 things of dwarven stew. Ren and Alden are both beastly. Irving doesn't need anything. Garrick doesn't need anything. Monroe, Sloane. Sloane could do with more damage. Oh, she's got dwarven stew and avocado toast. Permanent +2 magic for avocado toast. And dwarven stew as well. Permanent 2 fortitude. Who needs that more than her? No one, I think. She can keep both of those. What's holy water do? Who do I want to have more something? Benji could do with more defense, I suppose. Actually, I could buy tokens, couldn't I? Upgrades. Oh no, shop. Go to the shop. Weapon tokens. Yeah, I'll buy a tier 4 token and 2 tier 3 tokens. So upgrades. Let's get Ren doing shit tons of damage. Cool. Alden, definitely. Irving needs a tier 3, which don't have. Garrick. Let's give it to Sloane. Liberty needs a tier 2 token. And we just got tier 1 tokens, which no one needs. No one who I use needs. Cool. So that's all the upgrades done. Let's check out the bonds. As usual, I'm not going to read them. I'm going to conserve my voice for the main story. I'll let you guys read them in your own time.
Huh. Sterling.
Take heart.
Still.
Do not lose hope.
Alright, calm down. Stop shouting at me. I won't lose hope. Just chill for a second. Relax, Vesta. Jeez.
Mm. Hmm. Together.
Right. What a joke. Are you sure?
It'll be all right.
You think? Right. Yeah. Hmm. Nuh-uh. Anyway. You're really something. Hmm.
Aw.
No.
Um,
Empty head. That's a bit harsh.
well,
Oh, come on. Hmm.
ugh.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
Hmm. Yep. Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Well,
You're not half bad. Ugh.
Good little friendship they've got going.
No.
You are welcome. Of course.
I cannot fail my oath. Right away.
Hmm.
Benji!
Benji!
Huh.
Jeez. Ugh. Uh-huh.
Benji's so weird.
The Eternals.
Okay, that's all the bonding done. Our bondings are quite good actually. Most people are A's or B's. A couple of C's there. Lots of A's and B's for him. 1 C for him. I don't really understand the bonding in this game. I don't really understand how it works, how it benefits you. But I guess it can't hurt to try and push the bonding to max as possible. So let's save it. And let's advance. Should be on the last chapter now, I think. The advance to Sojourn. The tide has turned, with all forces prepared to crash on the walls of Sojourn. Marching now, the party has devised a plan. They have an inside man, Diolfelm Bloodstone, a well-respected and long-time member of the Palace Guard. Diolfen believes that Varric needs to be stopped. He has arranged for the party to sneak through the small back gate, giving them direct access to the gatehouse. Oh, nice. If they can make it to the court, if they can make it to the controls, they'll be able to open the city gates to the bulk of their forces. Yes, you sneak in through the side gate, open the city gates, let your forces in, and take the city. Abyss take me, what a view. You've picked up too much foul language from Brooke. Oh, come on now, Ford too. Be happy Marin doesn't swat you when you say it. We are, believe me. So there it is, Sojourn in all its glory. Don't get all sappy on us now, Garrick. Hold on, who's sappy? I think we can all see it coming, the big speech about how much you love and appreciate us. I planned nothing of the sort. Regardless, if I had been, you'd have gone and ruined it. I've been meaning to ask, I used to miss Brookstead a lot. I don't anymore, is that bad? Not at all, Brookstead isn't our home anymore. How could you say that? I always imagined we'd return after all this, put down our roots for future generations. I don't know, I want my children to be able to make their own path. I know what you mean, Garrick. After all we've been through, I have to think the Academy's a cruel system. I wouldn't have gotten to meet all our new friends in any other way. There's something to be said for that, but what if my true destiny was to be a stable hand? Here we go. Garrick, there is no chance in 1,000 lifetimes you'd be a stable hand. Why not? I'd be a great stable hand. Alden, just because it worked out for us doesn't mean it would for the next generation. Think of all our old friends from Brookstead that have had to betray their morals for Varric. Yeah, but most of them were mean to me anyway. Kid's got a point, to the abyss with them. I guess it's impossible to say what our lives will look like even a year from now. Well, of course. If all goes well, lots of red meat and consistent stream of good wine. You've had 2 mugs of wine in your whole life. So maybe I want to get into the culture of it. I hear they have 100 different types over in Leville. I didn't like wine when I tried it. Who gave you wine? Oops, he made me promise not to say anything. It was just a sip. I am going to kill Ford one of these days. Oh hey, he'd probably be a good person to ask about wine. Again with the wine, I hope we get the chance to enjoy ourselves like that. I just can't really see it happening. Oh, Irving the realist, let me have my dreams. I hope everyone sticks around. It's like having a big family. I hope so too. Well, I'm ready to put it all to the test, show Varric what we're made of. We've come this far, we can do this. If it means an end to the violence, I'd do anything. Let's just hope we can handle peace as well as we handled war. Let's hope. Yes, there's a good hope. This is our contact. Dale Fen Bloodstone at your service. None of your newer guys know about the entrance, but we still have to be quick.
You'll find your way.
You'll have to find your way from here. Head south along the battlements, and you should find the gatehouse. I don't think I need to explain how to pull the lever that opens the gate.
Don't worry.
Thank you. You're doing the right thing.
Right.
That's what we all like to think, right? Just do everything you can to stop the bloodshed. If you take Varric out, I promise you many of us will lay down arms. That's what we're hoping for. You're a good man, thank you. Get out of here before someone sees you. I have a feeling it's about to get rocky. Come on, let's try to get the gates open with as few casualties as possible. It's about time we end
Varric?
this. If you do make it to Varric, make sure you finish this. The people of Delia are with you, all of us. Maybe there's one more chapter after this where you actually have to take on Varric. This is just opening the gates, so there might be an extra chapter. I'm not sure. Choosing units. No, no, no. Yes. Yes. And Benji. Yeah, cool. Opening the gates to allow the rescue forces to enter the city. Doesn't say anything about... so you go through here, and that opens the gate, and that opens the gate. Doesn't say anything about casualties or anything like that, so I guess we just have to slaughter people. Okay, that's good for me. Let's save it. But guys, we are coming up to the hour now, so I'm going to wrap things up here for now and start the battle in the next episode. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the stream with me. I do hugely appreciate it, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. We are coming to the end of the game. Whether this is the last chapter or the second last chapter, there can't be too much left for us to get on with. I am thoroughly enjoying this, but it has been quite a long game. It's a good length, and I'm looking forward to moving on to something else. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, peace out. And as always, stay classy.